Alright guys, what's up? My name is Dennis and today I'm gonna show you a real quick and cool automation that we can do here at agency, an AI automation agency. This is a very cool example of how you can automate not necessarily hard tasks, but let's say boring tasks that require a lot of time and you know, if you can easily automate it, why not just do it, right? So here, I'm gonna give you an example of a recent client of ours who wanted to automate their blog posts, right? So their blog posts are actually, their main website is here in this little guy in HubSpot, right? And he wanted to automate the blog post here, right? So the easiest way to do that, right? Because we want, I don't know, blogs are usually about the latest news in somebody's industry. So let's take my example, right? I want the latest news in my industry. So let's take, I want the latest news in the AI world. So I'm gonna use for this use case, you can use whatever, but here we wanted to scrape other blogs or verified news channels or newsletters or whatever, just because, you know, the content is already there and you can gather multiple pieces of content in one place and then you scrape them, right? So you scrape them with this guy, and after you scrape them, you get all that content, you aggregate it, and then you put it in this little guy, right? In OpenAI, we're gonna use ChatGPT and Perplexity just to structure somehow the content, and then everything will be saved in Notion. Right? Why Notion? Because for this specific use case, my client wanted to have, before posting the blog, he wanted to have the content that has been generated, that has been firstly scraped, then arranged and generated with OpenAI. He wanted to have a top level view of it here in Notion, and then after he approves it, then it would be posted on HubSpot. So let's see how that works exactly, right? So here in Make, here's where the magic happens, right? It's one of the platforms we really like, Make. So you can see here everything starts in RSS, then we pump it through Perplexity, just because we realize Perplexity is very good at making HTML formats and, you know, arranging it as in a blog style. Then we give it a title with ChatGPT, a meta description, and then we save everything here in Notion, right? So how is that gonna look like? It's gonna look like this precisely. Here you can see the title of the blog, and here the content of the blog is saved directly in a page, right? You can see here, bam, 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 bam. Cool. So we have the title here, the meta description. We also generate the meta description just for SEO, for the sake of the SEO, right? And then after they approve it, it's gonna be pumped directly to HubSpot. So how is that gonna work? It's literally this other automation, right? So if we go right here, we're gonna check this automation basically checks all the changes that have been made in that Notion database. It will get all the content of the specific pages, and then this part is really not that important. Then it's gonna make it in an HTML format, right? Because when you post blogs, you want it in HTML, so it's beautifully arranged right on the get-go. Then it's gonna it's gonna generate also an image for the blog. Then everything goes to Zapier. Why? Because Zapier just has direct integration with HubSpot, right? For their blogs, which is this one. Boom. And it's all gonna be saved in here, right? So yeah, that's the beauty of this automation. It's a very quick one. And yeah, that's how it's gonna work here with this is a really good example of what we can do here at an agency. You can literally automate everything, and as we like to say it, just prove us that something cannot be automated, because we're gonna prove it to you otherwise.